Today. Against the Koreans, they have to be very patient and not to attack too soon and put them out, like maybe 80% of the attack. Lifting deep, dropping, setting up the attack, so not attacking too soon. The Koreans are a new pair, but they've proven themselves already. They beat Du and Yu, and Uber Cup was a phenomenal win over China. So they're a tough team. They played separately. One's 12 in the world with a different partner. One's 15 in the world. So they are a good team. I would probably go down the middle a little bit because they don't know each other so well already. But again, the Koreans, I think with Lee, she's a favorite. She's a leader on the court right now. She's been here many of times. Great attack and very good at the net.
It was 11-21 to the Chinese Taipei in the semi-finals against Sari and Yao. And then they came back 21-18, 21-19 to get into this final. Let's see whether or not we can get that kind of excitement in this women's doubles as well. It will be fantastic if we can make that happen. Here we go then, women's doubles. Final of the leading Singapore Open 2010. We've got a Singapore representative against Korea, and it will be Lee Jounh who will serve. First error there from Mulia, Shinta Mulia. Yeah, this is a good rally. Some super defense work. Yao Lei into a good early form. Missed it there. Yeah, go on.
She knows right away she shouldn't have went cross court to Lee. She should have kept it straight. It was a little bit short, and Lee's going to take advantage in a big smash.
Yeah, Lee Jounh there. She doesn't need to be asked twice. She's got such a stretch. She understands, she anticipates so well. And at the net, if you're going to play a loose shot like that, you're going to suffer. It's 3-love. Oh, 4-love. Oh, this is hurting a little bit. It subdued the crowd immediately. And I must say, it's going to be tough. They need to get a score on the board very soon. That's better. Good aggression there from Yao Lei. Fixes her hair, and I must say she really did well. Took control of that rally. 4 shots and really came in around the outside of her partner and picked up all the attacking play. 2-4. Bothered a little bit still by that hair just dropping out over her ears a little bit. That's a good shot, setting up the attack. It's gone. Oh no! Oh, wow. Good stuff. 3-4. She started much better, isn't she? Okay, it was 4 points to Korea, now it's 3 to Singapore.
And they're using the middle. Again, it's a new team on the far side. It's always safe to play the middle too, but definitely when you're a new team, go down the middle quite a bit.
Oh, super. Yeah, that deserved it. Well done, beautiful stuff from Shinta, Mulia, Sari and Yao Lei to level things at 4-all. Now that's a real confidence booster. Wow, what do you say? It's in, great drop, superb, and a little acknowledgement from Lee Jounh that that was a fantastic shot from Kim. Kim will serve. Now that was new partnership stuff, wasn't it? They didn't know. She played it short, had no idea. She should have followed it in, right?
Yeah, it was placed really well right in the midcourt. Both of them didn't know which one was going to take it.
She was upset with that early serve that she lost, so immediately comes on the attack. 6-5, Lee will serve. Yeah. Well, they tried to be clever then, but Yao Lei is not going to take any kind of messing, no kind of dummy. What's this? What's the dummy there? Coming up now. No, thank you, bang. In fact, I think Lee Jounh was caught out there. Put up in a very easy shot to kill. Down the middle again, you're absolutely right on there, Charmaine.
Oh, nice again, very nice shot. There is a little bit drift from right to left, so that shot is not going out. And there's a drift behind the Singapore team. Therefore, when you're cutting it or dropping it, it's either going to drop a little bit more in front of you, so it just dies and no chance to get it.
There's a lot of variety going on here and a lot of expectation. The Singapore back at 7-all. That's a really, really good, brave, solid performance as we look at the VIPs there. And I must say, I think I saw Mr. Ong Yok Weng there, the chairman of the organising committee. He's got his little leaning clappers as well. They are really into this. The whole, well, I won't say the whole of the cabinet, but certainly they'll be interested and they may even be watching it. Chance here. Oh, missed it. It took the tape and went out, but absolutely the right approach at the moment. They're keeping the pressure on. The crowd are helping. They're giving them that lift. They know this is a huge, huge moment in Singapore badminton. To have a home champion, well, it hasn't happened for years. Good work from Lee Jounh. She absolutely dominates. She's an enormous item anyway. I mean, you walk next to her. I'm over 6 feet, just about, but she's up there. I wonder. Let me just have a look. What is she? 5'11 and a half. Yeah, she's up. Same level as me. She feels as if she towers above me.
Yeah, and great power and very quick at the net. She can still move very quickly. You'll notice Singapore is not. They're not trying to hit to her very often. Picking a bit more on Kim and down the middle.
Out, way out. 9-all. You know what I like about the Singapore duo? They look as if they're quite confident and comfortable with each other. They're not celebrating necessarily too big in the victories of the points. They're just getting on with their job. That's excellent. Wow. Wow for Yao.
Sari's attacking. She just attacks well at the back, but Yao at the net. She sees the court so well and takes advantage of it.
Well, you never know. I got pretty excited in Moscow at the table tennis a couple of weeks ago. My gosh, that was against all the odds. Singapore beating China there in that World Championship team event. You'd never know. I might be a lucky omen. 11-9. You can see what that means to the crowd here. Sorry. I
guess you'll be doing all the sports for Singapore. You're your lucky charm.
I do anyway. A lot of them. No, I must say I'm really privileged to have been here for so long and being involved in the sports scene here. But it's we're coming back, of course, for the Youth Olympics in August, and that'll be a great thrill. But no, I've seen it from the inside. I coached the national rugby team many years ago, and so I know a lot about the Singapore scene, and I do celebrate success, of course. It doesn't come very often, but when we see it happen, it's a thrill. Well, this is a great moment. They're in the lead by 11 points to 9 at the break in the first game. And the Singapore duo of Sari, Shinta, Mulia, Sari and Jounh. Jounh right in picture there with the serve. 11-9. Great stuff. Down through the middle, splitting the new pair. I must say, Luan Ching, who's come in, he's basically the singles coach, but he's come in. He must be really impressed with what he's seeing at the moment. And that's now 12-13-9. Never discount the Koreans, though. Stay excited, but stay absolutely logical and realistic. 14-9. Wow. Heady stuff here. And referee, well, yeah, they do a great job, keep things on all in order. That's good stuff. Oh, yes. Set up by a lovely cross-court, initially by Mulia Sari, and then finished off by Jounh with an even bigger hit at the net. This is exciting at 15-9. They picked up 4 points in a row after the break. It's just gone. And I don't think Kim can believe it. Can you?
No, it was a good push in the back and hoping it went in, but just drifted out.
I have to interpret for my Canadian friend Charmaine Reid. She didn't mean a push in the back. She meant a push into the back court.
Exactly, that's right.
They wouldn't be that aggressive as to push the opposition out in the back. 16-9, wow. Well, that's interesting because the referee had a word with the Korean coach. And I don't know what he said, quite obviously, but there was something a little bit untoward. Yeah, and now he's having a word with the umpire. There will be a little warning, I expect. Apinder Sabawal listening. They do a good job, you know, the referees, don't they? They're very, very important, keeping everything in order.
Yes, the whole organization here, very organized, very efficient, and always fun to play here in Singapore. The atmosphere, everything, actually, it's all around quite great.
Singapore in an extraordinarily big position here and playing well. 17 points to 9 in the first game. Basically, they were in all kinds of problems in the first part of this game, but they suddenly found a way to upset their opponents, playing it down the middle, as Charmaine Reid says, and now creating errors and doubts, but that's a lovely cut shot. It's the first point since the break. It was 11-9 at the break. It's now 10-17. So an extraordinary performance by the Singapore duo. Surely they must go on and win this game. Kim will serve. (11-17). Now, this is where you have to keep concentrating because you've got such a big lead. You think you can relax. No way. You've got to keep that pressure on. Jounh looks like the real deal. She's been there and done it. Out. Sari got caught. It came at her body. She couldn't move quick enough. Her reactions were a bit slow. She didn't anticipate enough. 12-17. That's better. Jounh is in sparkling form, but Shinta Mulia misses that one. You can hear the disappointment. 13-17 creeping up the ladder here, the Koreans.
They just have to be patient, not get too anxious. She wants to kill it, but they've been playing so well up to now. They just need to keep focused and keep going what they were doing.
This time it's a mistake from Kim Min-Jung. 18-13 is still a huge margin. Big hit from Kim Min-jung. Of course, Jounh playing with Lee Hyung-dae is normally at the front of the net, so it's quite strange to see the taller person at the front. She now takes a turn at the back. This is tense. This is a big point, huge point. Oh dear. Well, it's pressure because they've played so well. They got such a good lead, and now it's pegged back to 3. It's now accessible for the Koreans, and they won't need asking too many times. It's 15-18.
And then Yao taking it, that was a little bit to break it up, taking a little bit longer time just to see if they can break the rhythm of the Koreans.
That peculiar little sway away from the serve as she makes it. Jung, we see it so many times. Well, she does it, it's a pure habit now. It's good, it's 16.
Lee read that so well. Kim with a good smash. Lee coming back and just attacked the second shot.
16-18. The Koreans have that sort of aura of invincibility, and I'm afraid it's leaving doubts in everybody's mind here. They think that Singaporeans had such a good lead, but look at that. Fantastic fight back here by the Koreans. You have to hand it to them. They have been brilliant in the way they came back. They dropped back. It was 17-9 at one stage, and it's now 17-16. 17-18. It's out. It's 19-17, and suddenly the crowd inside this Singapore Indoor Stadium erupts again. Oh, they've been very patient. They've been hoping. They've been praying, a few of them, I'm sure. They've now got that point and that service back. It's 19-17. And now 20-17. An error on the backhand there from Kim Min-jung, and it's 3 game points to Singapore. Enjoying this, are you?
Yeah, excellent game.
It's there! 21 points to 17. Singapore's Shinta, Mulia, Sari and Yao Lei have taken the first game. And people are beginning to think that miracles are possible after all. Ha ha! Fantastic. Oh, well, I was mistaken before. Let's have a look at a little bit of a review here. And the VIP bench, there's no doubt at all. They are really excited. There's a lot of real anticipation here. I think it's actually, do you know, I think it's Lim Swee Say. Lim Swee Say is holding the clappers and is getting very excited. The former SBA chairman, of course, and president. But 21-17, it's Singapore in the lead in this women's doubles final. Right, very, very exciting first game there. The Koreans showed their huge experience and potential in the first few points and the first few exchanges, and then suddenly it was quite extraordinary the way that Yao Lei in particular, she's the secret at the moment now, just like yesterday. She got her form, she got into the aggressive perspective and really put the pressure on. They opened up a gap that was not retrievable.
Yeah, they're playing really well. They're clearing down. They're using each other very well, coming through, hitting down the middle. That brings a front court person into the game, as well as the Koreans are a new pair. Yao Li is very impressive. She reads the court very well. Great at the net. Sari perfect attacking at the back and giving her the opportunity to kill it.
Second game, Yao Lei serving.
Oh, that brings a front court person into the game, as well as the Koreans are a new pair. Yao Li is very impressive. She reads the court very well. Great at the net. Sari, perfect attacking at the back and giving her the opportunity to kill it.
Second game, Yao Lei serving. And first point to Singapore. And Yao Lei will be really happy with that when they are forcing the errors. There's a lot of energy and a lot of positive ambition here inside the stadium, and it's too loud. Well, you can definitely tell the crowd is absolutely helping here. That two-love start in the second is absolutely superb. Oh, well, a little bit of misunderstanding there. 2-1 or 1-2 now because Korea will serve. But it's been a great start to the second game by the Singapore duo as well. Having taken the first 21-17, again, we could be looking at something really special. Just wide, 2-all. Oh, she was late on it, but caught the line. The breeze came to the rescue there. My goodness.
You can see it just curve a little, but you can play with the line. The wind is coming from right to left. Perfect, right down, right on the line.
But she was lucky because she was late getting there. She was a split second short of time to get to the shuttle, but made it 3-2. Now Mulia. That must be there, yeah. It was the serve that really won that point. She caught Kim Mun-jung a little bit off guard, 4-2. And again, long service, but this time it's not so hard to put down. Now the hugely experienced Olympic champion Lee Jounh. The serve was not good enough. Well, let's put it this way. The receiver, Yao Lei, was better than the serve.
Right, yeah. Perfect net shot, and then ready for the kill.
Well, what is going on here? It really would be a huge upset in badminton circles at 6-3 in this second. Oh, yes. Absolutely classical Lee Jounh.
She was ready for that one. Yao does cross court a lot, and she was ready there with the long reach. Gets it on her racket.
4-6, but Yao Lei again, that experience. I'm not ready yet, just hold on. Just puts that air of I'm in control, not you, Mr. Server, Miss Server, should I say. It's 5-6, and again, Jounh controlling the net. Multi champion in many arenas, of course. Gold medal in the mixed doubles, silver medal in the doubles, as you mentioned before, bronze in the World Championships in both Anaheim in 2005 and Hyderabad in 2009. Uber Cup team gold medal in 2010. Do you know, of all the tournaments, that is probably one of the greatest victories, that Uber Cup victory earlier this year.
Absolutely. Korea's been in the final so many times, and this year they finally were able to capture the gold, and against such a powerhouse as China.
They won the Sudirman Cup in Eindhoven in 2003, but I mean, Jounh has been there so many times. You'd expect, you know, whatever team she's in to be dominant, but at the moment, look at the Singapore duo. They are really competing well. That's a great shot, and that's a good finish. Superstar, 8-6.
Yao is so impressive. Yesterday watching her, she's very good at the drives, very good coming in, and she's controlling most of the game. A 20-year-old. Unbelievable. She'll have a great career. Watch her too. She controls a lot of the game. She'll take the breaks when they need it. She'll slow it down, speed it up. She's one of the more. She looks like a very experienced player out there.
They would have taken huge. That's a good shot. They would have taken huge comfort from the fact that they fought last week, had a really, really good performance. In fact, it's now 2 weeks since the Singapore duo have lost a match.
That's right, winning the Indian Open on Sunday, coming here, playing on Wednesday.
Yeah, it really does help when you've got that confidence so high. Get to the break in the lead. That will be the big, big deal here if they can manage that. Again, it's Jounh. She takes it early. She puts the pressure on into the body there. It's 8-9. They've played a couple of other matches and tournaments before. The Polish International Championships earlier, which obviously is a more secondary event, and the Bandufest International Championship, they were also champions. So they've come through quite an interesting build-up phase for this match, or for this tournament. And I guess because of their successes, they have continued to become confident as a result. And it doesn't matter what tournament they're in. Once you become confident, it carries through.
And that's a big part of it, mentally and confidence in any of these games. And you see it once they bring up their head, even their body language on court. They look confident and they look like, hey, we're here too. We have a chance of winning.
Great play. Ooh, it might have drifted. It didn't matter in the end. It's 10-9 to the Korean pair of Kim and Lee. Kim will serve. This is a good fight back by the Koreans again. It's certainly not going to be an easy task. It will be well won if Singapore does win this championship.
Oh, good. Very nice shot. She can do it from either side, returning the serve. She'll fake it a little bit and then play outwards, right down the line.
That's typical Indonesian frustration for the rest of the world. Yeah. The Singapore players have high expectations. 10-all in the second. 11-10. They do make it to the break in the lead. And that is, again, a big statement. Yeah, here we go. A little bit of translation perhaps required here and there, I don't know, but there's a lot of very positive feelings, and look at even the stoop, the body language of the coaches. They're leaning over, they're excited, they're trying to impart that sort of tip. It really is very, very exciting. Korean, well, he was very disappointed previously, and he's probably giving his team a little bit of a going over and a bit of a saying to, I would think. It was, yeah, not quite happy. And it's always the way when you're top of the tree, when you're the favourite. If you're not playing absolutely to that favourite's title, then you're going to be disappointed. Anyway, here we go, 11-10. It's short, it's 12-10.
I think Lee was a little bit surprised. I think if she had her racket up ready for that, she was just off and went right through her.
Good work, Shinta Sari. Ooh, both going for that one. Got away with it. It's very competitive, this. Good work. Sari again! Well, actually, really stuff all round, but 13-10. And don't forget, they were, what, 10-9 down? So that is a really, really big fight back here.
Big rally, great attack, just skims the net. Hard to return.
They're playing well for each other here, this Singapore duo. They celebrate the points. 11-13. Jounh will not be enjoying this, though, I don't think. She will be under pressure. Any Super Series final, you won't be sleeping that easily. You know you've got to do the job. But because they lost the first game and they're down in the second, that's out, way out. That's the danger corner. How many times do we have to shout it? Maybe we should shout it louder from our perch up here. We can see it. Don't use that shot. 12-13. Good defense, Singapore. Out. Again, it's the same shot.
You know there's a drift going that way.
Yeah.
You need to take a foot or two or 30 centimeters. Bring it in a little bit. Don't go for that line.
Gee, you're a quick learner. 30 or 60 centimeters. There you go. 13 all. Second game. Oh, out again. It's always on that side. Just keep it on the right side if you need to. 4 points in a row for Korea. Singapore, you hear it. She's the big hitter, but misses the first. Ooh, at the net, she's so strong. Great defense. Out again. Out. 15-13, Korea now 5 in a row. And it's all about that left line, that left tram line. It's just killing Singapore.
Yeah, you have to think, if you're going to hit there, bring it in.
Yao Lei misses one that she got really excited about. 3 points of difference, 6 in a row. It looks like we might be forced to a third and rubber game. The atmosphere still tense. It's very, very exciting. But the crowd are not shouting and screaming like they were. I must say, Jounh put her left hand to her head there in frustration. She would normally be expected to make that 9 times out of 10, maybe even more than that. She had a chance to take a 4-point lead. As it is now, it comes back to a 2-point lead, and that still gives Singapore a chance. It's a big day for Singapore badminton. We've said it before. And particularly for the personalities involved, both on the court and off it, and the administrators. But it would be something really special if they could just pull through here. But it's going to need a lot of confidence from here. It's 14-16. Missed it. Around the head again. Difficult shot. 17-14, and Kim Min-jung will serve it. You know, when I introduced them, and I was talking about Jough's, sometimes she misses a few. She's missed a backhand, she's missed a net shot, and that one from deep. You know, and she does have that habit of sometimes getting into frustrating for the partner.
Right. Sometimes in the game, they're not playing to her as much, so it is a bit frustrating because you still have to keep moving. Look, they're picking on Kim a bit more than Lee. So then when you get the opportunity, you're very anxious. So although you're out of the game, then all of a sudden you hit the shot and make the winner. It's also hard on her, and she puts the pressure on as well.
Well, again, it's a good fight back in a moment. Oh, that was in. Oh dear, that was in, and that was a bad call. Well, we might relive that one again, but it's no wonder the Koreans are upset because that one was clearly on the line.
No.
And it's been overturned, is it?
I believe so.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's quite right. Quite right. Good umpiring there. Well done, Mr. Sabawal of India. It was a bad line call. We had the benefit of the replay, of course, and 18-15 is an absolutely right call. And now at 19-15, it's almost certain to get a third and rubber game. But again, they did really, really well in that semi-final against Cheng and Chien in the third game, so it won't be that disappointing.
Oh, very nice. Takes the speed out of there. Kim's waiting for the hard one, and Yao just holds it a little bit, makes it over the net.
She needs to do that 3 more times to square it, though, at 16-19. Good play. Yeah, that was set up beautifully by Lee Jounh at the net. Lovely little drop there. The options weren't great. And then the pressure was on. 2016, game point in the second to Korea. It's been a fascinating battle. Singapore have had their chances. They were in the lead at the interval. And then went to a 13-10, and then right after that, it was all Korea. Won the game point save. 17-20. Good. A little hand of apology from Yao Lei, but when she comes to the net, there's fire coming out of her nostrils. She is playing it like a lion, I tell you.
And she's so good at that flat game.
There's still 2 game points to Korea, but 18-20. Singapore still in this. They are still in this. Great defense. Brilliant defense. And at 19-20. Wow, what great combination. That was all out of great heart and great defense. Brilliant stuff. I must say, they resisted everything that was thrown at them by the Koreans and came back with interest. 19-20, dare we think the impossible?
Big pressure on this serve, but anything's possible. Get it in and over, and they could win it in 2.
Shinta Mulia Sari with the serve. She has done so well to get it to this stage. 16-20 it was. 19-20 it is. Still game point Korea. It must be, yes! What a fight back! 20 points all! My goodness me! Such heart! Listen to the crowd! Look at this! Great scenes in the badminton hall of Singapore, and you've no idea what it means to these fans.
Great smash down the middle, and then Sari to finish it off with the net kill.
Deuce at 20. Must be. It's pressure. It's brilliant stuff. It's there! 21-20. Singapore with championship point in the women's doubles. And I can tell you now, it's not just my voice that is excited. It's the whole of Singapore. They have not had a women's doubles champion. Well, I've been here nearly 40 years in total, and I can tell you, not in my memory. This is going to be sensational if they upset the Korean duo of Kim and Lee. It's match point. It's championship point. Singapore. It's there! Singapore have won the women's doubles of the league-named Singapore Open Super Series 2010. What a wonderful, wonderful victory! It's no wonder there are tears there in the eyes of Yao Lei. There is excitement all round. There are flags on the court. And I tell you what, I cannot believe that within 2 weeks I could bring such wonderful pleasure to the sporting public of Singapore. We'll have a look at the match point again, but I tell you what, it doesn't matter anymore because they are the champions. That is history. The present fact is Singapore are champions on their own soil. Help me out here because I tell you, what do you say?
What an incredible match. They've proven themselves here. They were so great at the end, smashing down the middle, able to take the attack, and well done. Sari confident in her serving. A lot of pressure on the serves. And you know what? They deserve it. They played fantastic.
21-17, 22-20, Singapore champions. You have to remember that they came back from 16-20 down. It was unbelievable. Well, I just, 6 points in a row there in a fantastic performance in a pressure cauldron of excitement. Everybody here in this stadium were willing them to do that, but there's a difference between expectation and delivery. They will live that moment for a long time to come. I bet you're glad you stayed now.
Oh, it's wonderful. What a great, I have goosebumps just with the crowd, the excitement here in the hall. They played so well at the end. I'm surprised with Sari's serve, nice and confident, got the attack so well mid-court upwards. Their driving, their defense, this team isn't even seeded, and to come away with the win like that, phenomenal.
Well, I must say, I've lost my voice a few times in my career. It's getting close. We've got one more match, of course, to come. And I know that that's going to be an exciting one as well. Well, let's catch up with Miss Miller, who's got the champions, I think, at the microphone right there. Over to you.
All right, congratulations, Team Singapore. I am here with Team Singapore, and they have just won the women's doubles right here at the Singapore Open. So how do you feel?
很兴奋，很开心。
I feel very happy. And the crowd today was amazing at the finals. The support was really, really great. How did they help in your play today?
They really helpful because from behind they support us will really make us more exciting. 很谢谢他们的支持，有他们支持我才可以赢得这场比赛。
All right, congratulations, Team Singapore. Woo! Well done, well done.
Oh, I think we are going to sign. Yes, she can't believe it. She hasn't had that chance to ever do that, I suppose. But I must say, Shinta Mulia Sari deserves it. But that young lady, Yao Lei, she was the secret of success there as well, because her aggressive perspective